What up, though? This your boy, the Big Ugly Man Dog, and this is my show, Big Ugly Opinion. And I was watching a video earlier. I wanted y'all to see it. But first, I want to say this: there's different levels to money. You got poor, you got dirt poor, you got broke, you got middle class, which is could be considered a lot of things. What I prefer to call it, like nigger rich. You know what I'm saying? Then you got baller, you got big baller, you got paper, you got money. So many different levels to it. And then you have rich, you have wealthy, you have filthy rich, and then you have different levels. There's you money, and then Elon Musk, who clearly has reached another level. It's called go yourself money. So recently he's been being accused of allowing anti-Semitic rhetoric on his platform that he bought. Used to be Twitter, which is now known as X. Show some respect. And a lot of the people who are complaining about that have decided that they're going to pull ad dollars away from X, basically trying to starve him out and make him comply what they want him to do. And this was his response to the game that they're trying to play.
Leaving, we talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop.
You hope
Don't advertise.
you don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
But
Go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
That boy Elon did not hesitate to put a name on that bullet, huh? Threw it right at him. Hey, I'm talking to you, Disney man. You specifically. So basically, what I think is happening here, which is kind of obvious if you really pay attention, a lot of the platforms are trying to squash the idea of free speech. And they're leaning on people who are now going against that. Anybody who's pushing back against their effort to take away free speech. They're doing it to Elon with X. They're trying to do it also with Rumble, because they think that things that I don't like shouldn't be said. That's what they're doing right now, right? The idea of free speech is I can say what I want, even if you don't like it. And the people who are trying to threaten Elon on X, show some respect. They're trying to muscle him, and he's not going. And I respect that 100%, because if you let them take away our free speech, there's no telling what you won't be allowed to say tomorrow, right? They try to classify everything as hate speech just so that they can make waves about you saying it. And I'm not with that. If you don't like what I say, just don't listen to it. It's not for you. If you want free speech taken away from somebody, don't be mistaken. It'll come for you next.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet, 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious. And y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's...
You're dealing with children who are unruly, because the parents are also unruly. That's just the game that you're in right now. That's the problem, right? They don't want anybody saying anything to their kids because, oh, they just my babies. And the problem is you're treating them like they're above adults. Clearly, that's why they don't have no respect for the adults. But continue.
It's horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
Yeah, they want to hear Pound Town because that's what mommy listened to. When I was a kid, I used to think that the music did not affect you. It didn't teach you. You couldn't be influenced by it. It's just a song. But if you look at society today, you can clearly tell. You can look and see that it's much deeper than that. There's clearly an influence there. If you listen to what they're hearing and then you look at the way people are behaving, there's an obvious influence. But nobody wants to admit that. Everyone's got some sort of cognitive dissonance about what's happening right in front of their own eyes. Oh, it's just music. You're right. It's just music. Until you think about the fact that everyone who wants to shoot people for absolutely no reason, their favorite music is probably drill music. Or, that heavy metal stuff. We talking about different types of music there, but right now we're talking about black music, rap music, urban, whatever you want to call it, right? These things are influencing people for the worst. And there's no way around that. You ain't got to like it, but you do see it.
What to do? I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5.
Absolutely. As ridiculous as it is, we all see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So what really needs to happen is people need to be more aware of what the kids are listening to. It just is what it is, right? And if they're going to hear it, you must be certain that you give them some guidance, right? This is what you got to do. Hey, this is music. It's entertainment. It's not to be taken seriously or applied to your life. Now, some of these songs and some of these kids are just way too young for you to even give them any sort of understanding, right? They're not going to be able to comprehend any of this content. So it should be kept away from it altogether if you can. I know it's difficult. Everybody's got their own device. I know. They scrolling TikTok and YouTube and all of this, and they're seeing any and everything. But we just have to be more aware. And there's just no way around that. We have to. Because the influences that they're getting are evil. You ain't got to like it, but you see it.
Some slang that people probably don't understand is ski. Like, do y'all know what that means? Ski.
What the fuck?
Okay, ski. That's when, like, if you see a cute girl or somebody with a big booty, or you trying to holler at somebody, they call that the geek call. The geek. A geek is a crackhead, dope fiend. Like, when you serving geeks where I'm from, that's a geek call. Like, if you see some geeks on the other side of the street, like, ski, so they know you got that shit in. Yeah, but that's what we do round. That's our little calling.
Glad that cat calling is back because I definitely missed it. So good. We back in the game. Now I'm probably not gonna ski eat nobody. I'm not gonna be doing that, but I'm definitely gonna go, hey yo, come here, girl. I'll probably go back to doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Something grand like that. But that's fine. I find it weird that they are now using, supposedly, based on what she said, a crackhead call to talk to girls. Hey, crackhead! Come here, crackhead! You know what I'm saying? That's very wholesome. Clearly, something perfect for the children. Teach them catcalling and teach them about crackheads. I got it in, ski. Hey, sounds good to me. That sounds like sweet. Ain't that a pig call? whatever. But hey, that's just my big ugly opinion. I'm the big ugly man, dog. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.